Dallas, Houston, and Austin all face a major deadline this week. Texas Governor Greg Abbott telling them change your new rules surrounding immigration enforcement or lose millions in state public safety grants.
In Austin, that deadline is tomorrow. It's a decision that Houston had to make today. The Houston City Council ultimately voted to amend its new city immigration ordinance. Mayor John Whitmire said the change ensures Houston is following the state law, protecting people's rights, and making sure the city keeps more than $100 million in public safety grant funding from the state.
Today we have to decide, do we want to remain strong or not? And I'm here to submit to the public, my colleagues, I know the direction that we're going to go. We're going to remain strong.
But on Fox News, just a few hours later, Texas Governor Greg Abbott said while the Houston City Council change is satisfactory, the Houston Police Department has not signed on the amendment, which could still mean a loss of funding. We've reached out to the governor for clarification on what happens next.
Here in Austin, the state has specifically taken issue with the change Austin police made to their general orders. That change addresses administrative warrants, which are not signed by the judge, but by federal immigration officials. The orders require an officer to notify a supervisor when they come across one of those administrative warrants, and the change gave them discretion over whether to contact ICE depending on how much time APD would have to detain someone and how many resources are available. Attorney General Ken Paxton is investigating Austin over that change, saying it may have violated Texas immigration law, specifically SB 4. And Governor Greg Abbott is threatening to pull $2.5 million in state grants if the city does not undo those changes. KXAN's Grace Reeder goes in depth about tomorrow's looming deadline in this conversation with Austin Mayor Kirk Watson.
Austin has a deadline of tomorrow to decide whether it wants to alter its general orders. Is that something that the city is looking to do, or is it looking to maintain?
Well, let me start with this premise. Everything we do needs to be common sense, it needs to be rational, it needs to be practical, and that's all based upon what we need to do to keep Austinites safe and feeling safe. Of course, we want to be in compliance with state law. We don't want to lose grant money, but we have to do it in the context of how do we make the practical for public safety work, and that's what the chief was doing with her general orders. She was looking at how do you make sure we manage our needs for policing, and at the same time be in compliance. And I believe we are in compliance. You know, I'll be honest with you, I don't want to lose that grant money. That grant money is for things like victims of sexual assault, victim services generally, dealing with young people. Those kinds of things are part of public safety. And so I hope that there's good faith effort to not just score a political point at the expense of taking money away from victims of sexual assault.
Our thanks to Grace for that. Austin City Council has a meeting tomorrow. This is not an item on the public agenda, but it is slated to be discussed in executive session. That's behind closed doors. We will stay on top of it for you. And today, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton posted on social media that his office is going to review the updated ordinance the city of Houston passed to see if it complies with SB 4. And as we mentioned earlier, the AG's office is also investigating the city of Austin.